guys, so today I was in a little bit more of an experimental mood and I have tried a couple of things here and there from Catrice Cosmetics, but I've never had, you know, the full view on their whole range, a full face kind of review slash experiment, I guess. I don't know, I'm blabbering from the start. Great. So here I've got a full box full of Catrice makeup from start to finish, from base to eyes to lips to brows to literally everything. And I can't wait to use it and to put it on my face, and it better look good because I have to go out after this and I don't have time to take it off. So before we jump straight into the review, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you like this sort of reviews on more affordable brands such as Essence, Catrice and Maybelline, you know, the whole drugstore, let's say. And of course, make sure to follow me on social media. There will be somewhere here on the screen for you guys to check them out. You choose my next video. You can just simply chat with me, and I do a lot of polls on new goodies I get. So you better follow me there if you want to have an impact on the next video that's gonna go up. And of course, without further rumbling, let's get straight into the first impressions video.
Feel the same, but I don't believe a word you say, 'cause I don't think you're here to stay.
First up, we're gonna start, of course, with the primer. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Aqua Fresh Hydro Primer. I chose the moisturizing one because I've got very dry skin now that it's winter, and two, because the foundation that I've chosen is just not one of my favorites. Oh, and now that I've said that, not everything in this box that I will show you is a first impression, because like I told you, I had tried a couple of products from Catrice, but not the whole range. I don't know how much of this. Oh, I think I put a little bit too much. You know, it's not one of these very thick moisturizing primers that's like a very thick moisturizing cream. This is more like a very light moisturizing cream. It feels so good, to be honest. For foundation, I have done a first impression on this one. I will leave a card up here if you want to, guys, check it out. Not one of my favorites, but not a terrible foundation either. This is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, the matte version. I've got mine in the shade Light Beige. This foundation is a mattifying foundation. It's very, very liquidy, which makes it super easy to sort of spread it around. I would say go and apply this foundation with a brush. The Beauty Blender and other sponges will tend to suck up more of the product than a brush would. If you want the full scoop, the whole full day review and extreme close-ups, you have to go and watch the review, which will be linked down below as well. I'm not gonna do any close-ups here. It just makes me look flat as a paper, and around my problem areas, it's just way too dry. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. You guys know I use this in every single foundation review because it makes every foundation look better around my problem area. I love this. I've been using this for a very long time, and I think I actually got the empty one. I don't know why I'm keeping the empty one in my drawer. Anyone else? No? Just me? Let's go. I just love the fact that it does not crease underneath the eyes. It brightens up. It does everything it needs to do without drying the under eye, which is a very, very big problem for me. It doesn't seem to pick up any of the foundations I've tried it with. And this is a big thing with concealers. Sometimes you will love the concealer, and then when you put it on top of a foundation that you might like, you might find in your surprise that the foundation and the concealer do not match at all. I also got the All Matte Plus powder, which says it lasts up to 12 hours. Got mine in the shade 025 Sand Beige. First, I'm gonna go ahead and set underneath my eyes. All that darkened up my under eye so much. So this powder is a little bit darker. I would say I could use it on my face. It just looks, I don't know, it's like it went much darker than it is on the pan. I look like a cake factory. Catrice didn't really have a shade for contouring that I liked, and I'm very picky with my contouring. So I'm just gonna very quickly contour with my NYX HD Blush in Taupe, and then I'll be back for the rest of the face. Alright, so let's go straight into the bronzer that I got now. This is the Sunglow Matte Bronzing Powder, water resistant, medium to darker skin. I'm not sure that the medium to darker skin was a good choice, but we're gonna find out very soon when I find my brush. It's right here. It's not an overly powdery formula. That's good. actually this color is really pretty. The only good thing about this foundation, well, the only good that I can find, is the fact that it's so durable and it sets itself so hard on your skin that you can actually take your brush and put your bronzer on as sloppily as possible and your foundation does not go anywhere. Next up, I'm so excited about this. It's so weird. I wear almost no blush and I'm excited about blushes. This is the Blush Box Water and Sweat Proof in the shade Berry. I got a very cool toned blush, but everything else is pretty warm toned. So, what do you know? It's so cute. It says "Run the World" here. I somehow love how sturdy and fat the packaging is. It feels so good to hold it on the hand. I don't know, that's my first obsession ever with packaging. If you're wondering why I've been doing this thing where I tap my brush on my hand every time before I put product on my face, I actually watched a video from Makeup by Mario and he said that everything that he puts onto anyone's face, it has to be tapped on the back of his hand. And ever since I do this trick, it's literally changed my makeup game. I don't really have a setting spray from Catrice. I completely forgot to get one. Fail, but I'll just use one from Essence. Very affordable also. Who's ready for the highlighter? Because I'm definitely ready. I feel matte as a paper. This is the High Glow Mineral Highlighting Powder in the shade Light Infusion. You know, I love baked formulas in highlighters and blushes, especially highlighters. There's something about the baked formula that makes them pop even more. Whoa! Oh, that's very powdery. Usually baked highlighters are the opposite, very hard and not powdery. I've not even swatched this, so now I'm scared. It looks peachy pink silver here, but on my cheek it looks like silver blue. So far, this first impressions video is going much better than the other one. If you haven't watched it, I'll leave it here. I suffered a lot in this video. Cheers to that. I knew I wouldn't want to spend too much time doing my brows today since I'm getting ready to go out, so there's two options we could go with. One is eyeshadow and two is an eye pencil. Oh, a brow pencil rather. This is the Slim and Matic Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the shade Dark. Comes with the spoolie on the other side. Oh, and this is actually a really good spoolie. Alright, let's fix this brow situation. I'm gonna have to bring my mirror quite close to my face. The pencil, by the way, is tiny. Like when I say tiny, it's super tiny. So I feel like it could be really cool for fake hairs as well if you want to draw them at the front. I don't know, man. It says it's dark, but then I don't see it being very dark. I do enjoy the color with my hair though. Moving on with the typical parent talk of it's sisters, not twins. We're gonna go and set these two sisters with the Brow Colorist Semi-Permanent Brow Mascara. Oh my god, it says darker brows in 2 weeks. Okay, so it makes them darker after 2 weeks of daily usage. Alright, that's good to know. Ooh, is it broken or is it just meant to be like this? How are you meant to brush it on? Oh my god, I'm being extra sensitive in this video. I don't know why. Holy shit, I think it has made my brows darker. What do you guys think? For the eyes, I'm gonna be honest here, I just didn't know what to pick for the eyes because everything looked a little bit meh. So I got the one that interested me the most, but I'm not a die-hard fan for the colors either. This is the Fresh Nude Collection eyeshadow palette and it kind of has exactly what it says. Very neutral, everyday-ish colors. If you're a neutral, everyday kind of girl, if this palette is good, this could be your everyday palette. You don't know. Let's put it to the test. Kind of want to do another whole matte look, but you guys are gonna be like, get the fuck off with all matte looks. We don't want any more all matte looks. The first shade I'm gonna go with is the one that's second to the final shade, and they are powdery. Again, I really don't care about powdery eyeshadows as long as they blend nice. I was thinking of going for a halo eye, but I don't think I have very deep shades for a halo eye in here. We're just gonna go normal and boring. I'm gonna go with the darkest shade from the bottom row. Place it in my outer corner. Ah, wow, this is actually really decent. Down here we have an issue, but we'll fix it when we do the lower lash line. It's not blending as easily as I would like it to blend. So for an everyday neutral palette, you would assume that it would blend much easier than it does because you kind of want to, you know, slap it on if it's your everyday palette. So I'm gonna go into this coral shade. I'm just gonna sort of place it all over my lid. I kind of want to drag it all the way to the back to sort of disguise that brown. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna move again with the first shade I took in my crease. I don't know, you can barely see that shade. Again, I'm gonna get this dark brown that I used in my outer corner, and I'm gonna use it super close to my lash line. Actually really starting to like my dark brows at this point. I like that my hair is getting darker. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue the eyes and I'm gonna come back to finish off the look with the lids. Alright, so the eyes are all done. I was actually able to work on this eye a little bit easier with the eyeshadows, but again, this dark brown shadow was just such a pain in my booty. I love this liner because it's so easy to use. It just, I don't know, it's when it dries super matte, it's not, you know, jet black. It's kind of like a greyish black. So to complete this look, I've got two last products, and one is the lip liner. This is the long-lasting lip liner in the shade Hey Macadamia Ahey. I got the Dewy-Ful Lips Conditioning Lip Butter with Shea Butter in the shade Do You Care. So this is a wooden lip liner, and I kind of do like wooden lip liners because they're more steady. I have eyeliner everywhere. Ooh, such a pretty color. You know what? This lip unevenness is driving me crazy. I would have lip fillers, not to get my lips bigger, but just to have them even. Ooh, that smells really nice. This smells like the butter glosses from NYX, which I'm expecting that this is sort of what it's gonna be like. Ooh, that's so pretty. I'm in love with this already. Do you guys want to see a full lip swatch video? Because I actually want to go and buy every single one of these from Catrice, and I want to do a lip swatch video for you. So would you like to see something like this? Please leave it down below in the comments because I would love to do it. I kind of love how soft and chocolatey and warm this look ended up being. I mean, at the start I hated the eye look, but now that I'm looking at it a little bit more, I'm like, it's okay, it's just a natural everyday sort of look that I would go out with. All in all, it's a very powdery formula, and I found that the darker you went into the shades, the harder they blend. So if you do have sort of a problem with blending, or you don't want to bother too much with blending, I don't know if this one will be for you. I would most likely go from one of the neutral palettes from Essence. If you haven't seen the video, I did a whole review on every eyeshadow palette that Essence has right now on their shelves, so I will leave it up here in a card if you want to go and check this out. The powder I really can't tell if I like because I use it together with a foundation that I don't really like, and I actually look quite cakey, I want to say, and I really don't like it. Thank God the lights and the camera is saving the situation. So you guys know, die-hard fan of the concealer. The liquid eyeliner I do like, but it's not completely jet black, so be aware of this if you're interested. I do like the lip liner. One of my favorites. No, it's just an okay lip liner, and I know it was super cheap as well, so if you're into wooden lip liners, check this one out. The Dewy-Ful Lips, completely in love. Again, if you want a full lip swatch video, I'm so here for it. Brow gel surprisingly seems to be keeping my very wild hair intact, so I'm really liking this, and I kind of love how it made them darker, but it made them more chocolatey, while my eyebrows are a little bit more on the gray side. So right now they're kind of matching my hair a lot, so I do like this one. The Fresh It Up primer, I'm not sure about. I need to use it with a foundation that I really love to tell you if it's actually doing anything or not. Not a big fan of the brow pencil. I found it to be leaving, you know, patches all over my brows. Foundation, I've got a whole review for you to check this one out, guys. I don't like it too much. It's too dry on my skin. The Glow highlighter, it looks okay, but in real life I think it's a little bit too powdery rather than shiny. So again, it's a no-cake highlighter, not a huge hit for me. I love the blush. I feel like it was the hit of the day. I absolutely adore it. Listen to the soft glows. I love the packaging. For some reason, I'm so in love with this sturdy, fat packaging. It's so good. And I want to go and get every other shade that they have. We have the bronzer here, which I actually really love. And now that I'm wearing it together and I have, like, you know, my lips and my eyes completed and everything else, I feel like it looks really great with everything. It's the whole look completed. I hope you guys enjoyed this full look, let's say, at Catrice Cosmetics. If there's anything from Catrice that you would like me to review or check out or swatch or do a tutorial with, don't forget to leave it down in the comments below. I would love to do it. I love affordable brands and I just love checking out, you know, all the affordable gems that are around. That's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye bye.
Reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna